Good night, everybody. How are you doing? Thank you for coming out. Again, my name is Veron Lake. I am the Executive Director for Crime Stoppers St. Kitts and Nevis. And I want to thank everybody for coming out this evening to support this very extraordinary program of ours. We at Crime Stoppers, we are very interested in supporting the arts. We are very interested in supporting the development of young people in St. Kitts and Nevis. And I want to tell everybody, and I'm going to address really quickly just some concerns. Crime Stoppers is an anonymous and confidential way to pass information to the police without the fear of being identified or the fear of retribution. And the way that the system is set up is that we have formed a very special relationship with Digicel and Line, that you're able to call our 1-800 number and be connected to our call center in Canada. And that call center has no way of tracing you, your physical address. They have no way of tracing your telephone number. They have no way of tracing any information at all about you. And also, when you've given your information, again, nothing will be collected about you, you will be issued a confidential ID number. That confidential ID number is what identifies your tip to, for example, nothing else, because again, we didn't collect any information about you. When you've been given that confidential ID number, 30 days later, you will be able to call into our program, again, free of cost, and find out if that tip has led to a reward, an arrest. If it has led to an arrest, then you become eligible for a cash reward of up to 1,000 EC dollars. Again, if that tip has led to a reward, then you become then you become eligible for a reward, of up to 1,000 EC dollars. How do you collect your reward? Simple. I'm going to answer that question right now. Remember, that confidential ID only is associated with the tip. In the first place, the Crime Stoppers program did not collect any information about you. We didn't ask your name or your address. And we did not collect any other information, such as a telephone number. So you will be able to take that confidential ID, which may be letters, it may be words, it may be alphanumeric, and you will be able to take that to one of the financial institutions around Bastia that we have a very special relationship with. You will enter that financial institution and you will go to the manager, only the manager. Present the confidential ID number, and without being asked any questions at all, be presented with your reward in cash. So you wouldn't be able to say transfer it to my account, or you wouldn't be able to say give it to my Aunt Merle. Just collect that reward in cash. And because we didn't collect any information about you in the first place, we cannot ask you to appear in court. Very important. Crime Stoppers is not the police. It is an independent organization, an entity not funded by the government. It is apolitical, non-partisan, funded extremely and totally by the community, such as yourself. So, to address the gentleman's concerns, who are Crime Stoppers? Yes, I can sit in the back, I can sit in the front, I can sit on the side, but the truth of the matter is, we are all Crime Stoppers. Because the anonymity that our program offers says that you can sit in the privacy of your own home and make your community a safer place. At this point, I want to say a very special thank you to Desi Brown. She was our very first media host that came on board and says, the Crime Stopper program is a worthwhile program. Please, a round of applause. She said the Crime Stopper program is a worthwhile program. And in St. Kitts and Nevis, two last points I want to make. We all know who the criminals are. We do. It's a very small country. And if you think about it, the same way we know everybody's business and who bites in who, we all know who the criminals are. We all know what the heinous acts are committed and by who. And the Crime Stoppers program gives us a way to anonymously and confidentially, all of us in this room, to make our federation a safer place for our children and our grandchildren. I want to say thank you to everybody. came out tonight. Thank you for supporting our program. If you haven't signed our board, if you think it's a worthwhile program, if you think that tonight was a success, please sign our board.